Greetings my friends, and welcome back to the Video Shed, or also known as the Real Masters Retro Room. Misty's back in the shed. Had a quilt in here to keep me warm along with my heater running. Floor needs a vacuum again, but it's fantastic to be back. It's been 2 or 3 months since my last video, which was a Betamax pre-cert unboxing. Now tonight I've actually did a first version of this video and wasn't happy with it, and I also had a problem at the very end with the very cheap Sony MDP MR1 Laserdisc player that I've got, which I picked up at a Cash Converters for 20 bucks. That's finally kicked the bucket. Piece of crap, cheap rubbish. So I've had to move a few things around, change some stuff. But what's happened lately, and the reason for this video of course, is I've been very distant from the community here on YouTube, and felt definitely very lonely in terms of not really having, I don't get many comments on, well, I get some comments on my detailing videos, but it's only for a select group of people, small number of people who are also detailers. But I thought, why not come back and do some videos? And the main reason why was the other day I was at parking across the road from where I work part-time. I have my own shop, but I don't do cars very often there. I just use it as a laboratory, and also as I do cars whenever I feel like it, doing high-end refinishing. And I parked across the road from where I work part-time, detailing Ferraris and Maseratis and all sorts of European vehicles mainly. And there's a Lions Club branch in the reserve where I park. Where I park has actually got a basketball court, playground for the kids, and a nice grassy reserve. And there's actually a Lions Club branch there. They've got a little shed, and they have I just found out that they actually have a goods sale there once a month on a Saturday. And I've been going there, parking my car there for months and months and months, maybe even longer than that. And I never have I seen the place open. But this time it was open. The roller door was up, and there was an older gentleman there, putting some gear into the shed. What they do is they get donated goods, and they obviously give, they sell them off, and whatever they get they give to charities, or they help out people in need with that money. And what I saw when I just parked the car, I looked to the left, I saw that it was open, and out of the blue my eyes were instantly burned onto this box that had Laserdisc. And I thought, wow, they've got Laserdisc, they've got a player in there. So I go and speak to the guy, and what is it? It's a CLD D750 Laserdisc player. There's a guy, he's probably in his 40s or 50s, who's loaded with money, and he just buys up, he's been buying up everything that's brand new for decades, and then gets rid of it when it gets old, and just keeps buying more and more shit for no real reason, just to have a lot of shit. And he's actually got rid of his Laserdisc collection. They've got 80 movies in a big plastic tub, and they've got this player. And I spoke to the guy and I said, oh, I've been quite interested in this Laserdisc player and these movies, and I haven't bought anything off eBay or any place at all, disc or tape wise, for probably 4 or 5 months or more. And I thought, hey, if I can get a good cheap deal here, I'll be very happy with that. So I did a bit of research on the CLD machine, D750 machine, and it turns out that it's a pretty handy machine from 1992. So I said to the guy, can I take it home and test it? And he actually said, yes you can. Took down my details, and all is well. All is good. Now, so here it is. I'm playing Weekend at Bernie's on it right now, It's sitting on top of my Pioneer CLD 2950, which is my absolute pride and joy. Now, I don't want to keep it sitting on top of the Pioneer 2950 forever. I'm going to probably move it somewhere else, or I'll build something to put, I'll build a stand up here, out here, that can hold the weight of this thing to keep it off of this machine. It's not good to stack machines on top of machines. But it's actually running, and here it is. It's got a digital time-based corrector which improves picture quality, I believe. It's got film mode, it's got all sorts of stuff so you can do that. At the moment I've got it hooked up through yellow, white and red RCA cables, or composite I think it is. They call it, component or composite. And it's playing Weekend at Bernie's, which I just bought from this Lions Club probably about 2 or 3 days ago. Of the 80 discs that were there, I went through them all and I bought a couple. This is one of them, and I played it on my CLD 2950 a bit earlier, and which runs through an S-Video output, which is definitely better than what the RCA is, but that ain't pretty bad. That ain't bad at all, is it? I mean, it's not DVD, it's not Blu-ray quality, but I am going to upscale it from S-Video to HDMI with an upscaler and see what I can get after that. But really, I'm pretty stoked with that. I can certainly live with that. Laserdisc is definitely good. So, I'm going to offer them $60 for the player. It originally wasn't actually, the tray actually wasn't opening, but what I did was I pushed the direct CD button to use the CD tray, and it came out, and then I pushed the button again, and it came out all the way, and ever since then it's been working. So that's that. So I'm going to go down there on Saturday morning again, and actually when they have their actual sale on, I'm going to go through the discs again and probably get about 5 or 6 out of the 80, and eventually I'll probably buy the whole lot. They've got Aliens 1, 2, 3. They've got some Steven Seagal classic films like Hard to Kill, Lethal Weapon 1 and 3. There's a number of good titles there. Total Recall, the R-rated version. There's a number of them. So that's what's happening at the moment. But I just want to make a big shout out to Last a Lot, our beloved Dom, and of course Aussie Roadshow. Keep those videos rolling, Darren. It was fantastic to finally see some of your collection actually together on the shelves. It looked really clean, really crisp. They looked like they had been displayed really nicely, and I can't wait to see the rest of it if you want to do that. And Dom, you are absolute, you're an absolute asset to the community. Your videos, you do a lot of videos, you're really into it full on. I love the fact that you're into horror as much as you are. I'm not into it in terms of a memorabilia sense or that much, or having like buying horror magazines and books and all that sort of thing. I don't read books. I can't sit in a room, a dead quiet room, and read a book. I just can't do it. I'm a video man. But yeah, I really love the videos you do, Dom, and you got an excellent voice for video. It's really good, and you're so funny when you talk about stuff. I mean, it's just some of those videos you've done from the past just cracked me up. And I've got to say hello, of course, to Simon, Explosive Action, which should also be Explosive Horror, Action and Horror. Now, I guess, because you're into horror as well. I am still interested in those laser discs, Simon. So give me a private message and we'll sort it out. But besides this, and probably buying a few laser discs here and there, my VHS days are pretty much over. I'm thankful to have what I have got. I've got 1 or 2 more boxes coming from the guy in Tassie. I've just paid for the second last box. I've got 1 more box. He's going to send that out this week. Then the last box will get paid for, and I'll, which is only for postage, and then I'll actually receive that last box, which will have Jaws 1 and 2 in it, like this one, the original releases. And I'm not sure if I actually showed you these before, guys, just being in this area now. All these tapes here, except for Deadly Pursuit and Conair and Ladder 49 are these three here, and some other ones further around the place are actually from South Africa. They're actually a South African tape, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, as far as VHS goes, and mainly beta, it's pretty much over. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing videos. By no means am I going to be doing that. I've got 4 of those displays, but that one over there is probably going to go in the bin. It's not worth getting fixed. So I've got 3. I've got 3 excellent players. Of course I would like to get an elite player and all that sort of stuff, but that's a lot of money. Some of those machines are worth $8,000 brand new, they were. That's what they cost. I'm not going to go that far. But I'm not sure if I'm going to get into Blu-ray at all. I really don't know if I want to spend the time collecting them and the money. I'd rather probably just go to America and then go to Hong Kong and then go to some other places and travel instead. We'll see how we go anyway. But at the moment the setup here is pretty much, I'll just go grab the there's a remote here. Go to AV4. This is Ferris Bueller's Day Off on Betamax, and I'm playing on my Sony Sanyo M20. It's the one model up from the M10, but this one's got some damage to it. It doesn't play the sound the best, and it's got a bit of a video head tracking problem, so it tends to, the screen can sometimes roll. But that's cool. I mean, I'm running that at the moment on AV4. AV4 includes this machine and everything through this box, like my little PS2, stuff like that. These 2 machines here, the SLV X810s, are still working, and of course all the other stuff down here, down the back, is still hooked up, and I still use it from time to time. So that's still hooked up. We've got all these guys sitting here, of course. But anyway, this is pretty much it for this first video in a while. I'll be back with a lot more. I guess that's just get back to me on what you want to see from the videos in this shed. What do you want me to play? Do you want me to show more laser discs? You want me to run through some of these beta tapes, like I've been watching The Protector with Jackie Chan. I've got Shogun Assassin to see. I've got about 200 tapes to see. Ferris Bueller's Day Off playing now. I want to see Repo Man. There's a whole stack of them I've got to see yet, so I'll be doing that. Great to have Better Off Dead for the first time in about 24 years. So let me know what you want to see, what you actually want me to do with the videos that I do, and I'll get into it. Thanks guys, take care.